Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for listening to Talk Shit Radio News and Weather. I got the headlines for the day. I'm looking at the weather right now, and it seems to be like a beautiful day down here in Florida. In the Spring Hill area, it's around 55 degrees. Newport Richey, 54. Tampa, 57. And St. Petersburg, 56. It was a little colder this morning. When I woke up, it was around 35, 34 degrees. It's warming up. I don't think it would get much warmer than what it is right now. I doubt it's going to get up to 60 degrees, but it's a beautiful day from where I am right now. I think it's a nice day. These Floridians down here, they think this is cold weather. Well, if you are up north where I used to be, you'd be in knee-deep snow because it snowed up on the island. It was around 24, 23 inches of snow from the blizzard. They weren't expecting that much. It seems like they were only expecting 18, 16 inches of snow, but it snowed a lot more than that. When you get up a little bit north from Long Island, Connecticut, they got 36 inches over there, which is a lot. Reminds me of the blizzard of 94 or 95. When you're a kid, I was probably 8 years old at that time. The snow was up to my friggin' waist, and I had to dig that out with my father. It makes me miss Long Island because I love the snow. I'd be barreling through parking lots with my truck, doing fishtails, and just playing around four-wheeling, but can't do that down here. It's not a place. If you want to come down south, you'll see no snow, and that's what I got. Winter was summer. Well, winter, that's really summer in my eyes. And I don't know. It's Florida. I'm looking at headlines over here on Hudson Road in Hudson down here. A bicyclist was struck and killed Tuesday night by a motorist who left the scene, later telling authorities she thought she hit a mailbox. According to Florida Highway Patrol, 53-year-old man who's identified has not been released was riding his bicycle on east on Kitten Trail around 11:30 p.m. As he approached Dennis Drive, he was struck from behind by a Ford F-250. Now, that's a big truck to be hit by. You're on a truck, you're dead instantly. It matters how fast you were going. But this guy, he was 53 years old. The bicyclist came to a rest along the side of Kitten Trail, where he died from his injuries. The driver of the truck, Melissa Sue Brandel, 40 years old, failed to stop to render aid, troopers say. Authorities received an anonymous tip and found her truck at her home. She fled the scene. She thought she hit a mailbox. Yeah, that's what they all say. Leaving the scene of a crime, you're probably going to be charged with leaving the scene of an accident. Probably more charges because it was a fatal vehicular, probably manslaughter charges. You'll be brought up on. Interesting article I actually pulled up. Cats really do have more than one life. In Tampa, a cat has become world famous after officials say the feline clawed his way out of his grave 5 days after he was accidentally buried alive. Bart, the cat, was badly injured after he was hit by a car. His heartbroken owner thought he was dead, so he buried the cat. 5 days later, Bart showed up in the neighbor's yard. Bart was taken to the Animal Health Center and Humane Society in Tampa, where he will undergo surgery to repair his broken jaw and remove his damaged eye. The doctor says he's never seen this before, but he says, I guess cats do have 9 lives, which is a pretty funny situation because if my cat or my animal got hit by a car, I'd take it to the vet. I wouldn't just think that it's dead and bury it. The cat was probably unconscious at the time, and this owner buried it, and the cat clawed his way out. And thank God he's still alive. But the cat is in need of surgery, and I hope he recovers well. If any of you out there use Craigslist, everyone knows that it is a risk to take. In Long Island, there was a Craigslist murderer several years back, and here's a story from South Georgia. A man. I'm sorry, I gotta scroll down because it's not okay. A man was charged Tuesday with the murder murder in the death of a couple who went missing last week after contacting a car seller on Craigslist. Ronnie Towns, 28 years old, was also charged with armed robbery. I have video audio for this, so let's take a listen.
County couple came to an end shortly after search teams discovered their GMC Envoy SUV submerged in a small lake. A short time later, and not too far away, the bodies of a man and woman believed to be Bud and June Runyon were also found.
Investigators have located two bodies. Both individuals have not been positively identified, and that'll take place soon, we hope.
Telfair County Sheriff Chris Steverson says autopsies will also determine how they were killed. The suspect in their deaths, Jay Towns, turned himself in peacefully today and is now in the county jail on charges of making false statements and attempted theft by deception. The sheriff says Towns saw the couples out on Craigslist asking for a vintage Mustang and used a prepaid cell phone to call the Runyons to set up the deal, but they don't believe he ever had the car. He was interviewed in the first hours of the investigation, but investigators say his story didn't add up.
It's a sad ending for us here in this community. We've got a close-knit community. It hurts us to know that someone came to visit our community and met this fate.
Very tragic situation. Just be careful when you guys post ads on Craigslist because predators are out there. Just be careful who you're dealing with because this shouldn't have happened. It is a tragic situation. I do use Craigslist a lot. I've used it for boats, cars, jet skis, quads, motorcycles, jobs. It's easy to use and easy access for predators. So just be careful when you guys use that kind of network, that social networking. A search called off for missing kayaker near Jacksonville. Now, on Saturday, a kayaker, 22 years old, went to Jacksonville Beach. That's on the northeastern part of Florida over here, and he went kayaking by himself. He was a North Florida student, Garth Sangre, told people that he planned to go kayaking alone off the Jacksonville Beach Pier. U.S. Coast Guard covered more than 4,400 square miles, including and other agencies helped in the search, but the search has been called off for him. If you're going to go kayaking, it's best to go with a buddy. I used to go kayaking, canoeing, boating up on Long Island, and it's always good to have someone with you at the time. Make sure you're safe. I was going to go for my diver certification, but I was always afraid of diving down 50 feet, taking off all my scuba gear and putting it back on. There's certain requirements that you have to meet to get your certification to dive. I got to hand it to the divers out there who go out by themselves because it's a scary thing. If your oxygen doesn't if it doesn't work and you're 50 to 100 feet below sea level, there's no way you're getting to the surface, and that scared the shit out of me. So I never went for scuba diving. But back to the kayaking story. If you're gonna go out on the ocean, this is the Atlantic Ocean. There's rough seas out there. Even if it's not rough seas, take a buddy with you. You're only going to be out a couple of hours. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. But if there was a buddy with him, I bet this body would be found. And I hope the family is doing okay from this tragedy. Up in Connecticut, actually, where the snow has fallen. I used to do this when I was a little kid. There was a man who was charged with pulling his kids on a sled with his truck. I used to do this with friends. I used to hook a sled up to the back of my friend's truck, and he used to tow me around, whip me around in the neighborhoods. But this 40-year-old man drove his Dodge Ram at unreasonable speeds on snow-covered roads in Plainville. He has been arrested after he was pulling his kids on a sled behind his speeding pickup truck. He faces charges of risk of injury to a minor, reckless endangerment, and reckless driving. The man was charged Monday night. I wouldn't take my children out doing that. I was older than 9 years old. The child who his children was 9 years old. That's dangerous for a child. If I can understand him facing charges because that is endangering the welfare of a child. Yeah, it might be fun, and you might think you have the situation under control, but God forbid if you hit a corner, your truck slides out, or you whip that rope and send that kid flying to a tree, a mailbox. Geez, you're going to be one sorry parent. So thank God those kids weren't hurt in any way. There's a story on CNN that I actually have pulled up here. I don't know why it's not replaying, but it says, the mysterious deaths of 5 Utah family members. This is the one that Silent Miss, she brought up to me. Mysterious death of 5 Utah family members baffle authorities at first. Benjamin, Chris, and Christy Strack were found dead in their bed on September 27th. On the floor near them, in a locked master bedroom, lay the bodies of their 3 children, 11 to 14 years old. There were no signs of violence, but beside each body there were cups of liquid inside, with liquid inside. On Tuesday, police in Springville revealed the conclusion of their investigation. The parents had committed suicide by taking toxic levels of drugs and had given fatal levels of drugs, including heroin substitute methadone, to their 2 younger children. To their younger 2 children. Jeez. Their 14-year-old son, Benson, had taken toxic levels of drugs, but the matter of death was ruled to be not determined. It could not be determined. I have audio on this, actually, so let's take a listen.
At 11:56 p.m., police entered the home of the Strack family. According to a search warrant obtained by KSL, the family members were found behind a locked door of the master bedroom. The parents, Benjamin and Christy Strack, were on the bed, and 3 children, ages 11, 12, and 14, were lying around the bed with blankets pulled up to their necks. Beside each one was a cup of red liquid. Police reported it appeared someone positioned the bodies that way after they had died. Outside the home, the document says, police found empty boxes of nighttime cold, flu, and allergy medication in a trash can. Inside the home, several empty bottles of liquid methadone and marijuana. Investigators say the Strack's deaths were not accidental or natural in any way.
Very tragic. It says here that there was no suicide notes. They didn't leave behind many clues to their thinking. Investigators found a notebook with the kind of handwriting lists parents write. Investigators found a notebook with the kind of handwritten lists parents write before going on vacation, like feeding pets, asking someone to look after their house, but no suicide notes were recovered. However, one note was found apparently written by Benson to a friend, which indicated that Benson was aware that he may die and was, I guess, giving his friend personal possessions, his personal possessions. This was the only letter that was found that gave any indication that the family members knew what may transpire in the home. It was a note that led investigators to conclude that Benson might have known that he was going to die, having been heavily influenced by his parents about apocalyptic beliefs, and could have agreed to the plan. These people, they were afraid about the apocalypse, we'll say, and fatally drugged their children and themselves. World War III hasn't even started. There is no zombies walking the earth. There is no reason to kill yourself and your kids just because of fear of an apocalyptical endeavor. It's unbelievable. I don't understand what these parents are fucking thinking. It just baffles me, really. I'm going to put up a couple of commercials, and we'll get back to the headlines right after this, so stay tuned.
I didn't believe it.
Neither did I.
No way could you professionally remove unwanted hair, pain-free, and at home.
My thoughts exactly.
Remove my face and body hair without expensive, painful office visits?
Not possible. Great minds think alike.
Until I tried No Pro.
Wait, you tried No?
Yes, and it works. I use it on my face, legs, bikini line.
We're BFFs and you didn't tell me about No?
Here, this is my new No Pro. The most powerful No made. Custom treatment levels, less hair in less time, perfect for any skin type. Try it.
No hair, no pain, no time-consuming expensive office visits?
No, and no.
For a limited time, you can try No Pro risk-free. You'll also get the facial kit and a travel case. Get weeks of long-lasting results.
That's it. I'm getting a No.
Great minds do think alike.
Try No Pro risk-free by calling 800-953-2993. 800-953-2993. That's 800-953-2993. 800-953-2993.
In these uncertain economic times, you've got to do whatever you can to save money. One of our biggest expenses can be our cars, especially when unexpected repair bills hit. Not anymore. If you own a vehicle with less than 130,000 miles, is less than 12 years old, has a warranty about to expire, or even no warranty at all, you could stop paying for car repairs. Roadside assistance, towing, and rental coverage are all included. Don't wait for the next repair. Make one free call right now to see if you qualify. If your vehicle is less than 12 years old, has less than 130,000 miles, even if it's out of warranty, paying for car repairs can become a thing of the past. Call us right now and get your car protected before your next repair bill hits. Get protection and no more repair bills. Call 877-229-7271. Again, 877-229-7271. That's 877-229-7271. 877-229-7271.
Let me ask you a question. Are you getting enough? I bet you'd love more, right? Well, AdamandEve.com wants to give you more with 10 free gifts. First, you'll get a sexy surprise for her. Second, a specially selected toy for him. And third, a little something we know you'll both enjoy. Plus, you'll get 6 full-length adult movies on DVD. And number 10, free shipping on your entire order. So what do you have to do to get your 10 free gifts? It's not hard. Just go to AdamandEve.com and select any one item. It could be an adventurous new toy, sexy piece of lingerie, or anything you desire. Just enter offer code GIFT13 at checkout, and you'll get all 10 free gifts. Go check out AdamandEve.com today. Select one item and get 10 free gifts, including free shipping, when you enter offer code GIFT13. That's GIFT 13 at AdamandEve.com.
Don't you love her badly? Or don't you need her badly? Don't you love her ways? Or tell me what you say. Or don't you love her badly? Wanna be her daddy? Or don't you love her face? Don't you love her as she's walking out the door? faces seem to be on the mark.
With Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, we hope you will enjoy the show. Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, sit back and let the evening go. Sergeant Pepper's Lonely, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. It's wonderful to be here, it's certainly a thrill. You're such a lovely audience, we'd like to take you home with us, we'd love to take you home. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. And no religion too. Imagine all the people possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger, or brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one.
I met a gents on ballroom queen in Memphis. She tried to take me upstairs for a ride. She had to heave me right across her shoulder, 'cause I just can't seem to drink it off my mind. It's a honky-tonk rhythm. Give me the honky-tonk blues. I later divorced, in New York City. I had to put up some kind of a fight. The lady, then she covered me in roses. She blew my nose and then she blew my mind. It's a honky-tonk rhythm. Give me the honky-tonk blues. Alright. You know the day destroys the night, night divides the day. Try to run, try to hide, break on through to the other side, break on through to the other side, break on through to the other side, yeah. We chased our pleasures here, dug our treasures there. Can you still recall the time we cried? Break on through to the other side, break on through to the other side. in your arms, country in your eyes. Arms are changes, eyes are light. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Break on through, oh yeah! Made to see, week to week, day to day, hour to hour, day straight, deep and wide. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Break on through, break on through, break on through, break on through.
Somehow she fell, and I went to go see what happened. And she having a
When I die and I lay me to rest, gonna go to the place that's the best. When I lay me down to die, going up to the spirit in the sky. Going up to the spirit in the sky. That's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die and I lay me to rest, I'm gonna go to the place that's the best. Prepare yourself, you know it's a must. Gotta have a friend in Jesus. So you know that when you die, He's gonna recommend you to the spirit in the sky. Recommend you to the spirit in the sky. That's where you're gonna go when you die. When you die and you lay you to rest, you're gonna go to the place that's the best. Never been a sinner, I never sinned. I got a friend in Jesus. So you know that when I die, He's gonna set me up with the spirit in the sky. Oh, set me up with the spirit in the sky. That's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die and they lay me to rest, I'm gonna go to the place that's the best. Go to the place that's the best. close the door, put out the light. No, they won't be home tonight. The snow falls hard, and don't you know? The winds of Thor are blowing cold. They're wearing steel that's bright and true. They carry guns that must get through. That's just the plan we're going side by side with them. Devil mocks their every step. Snow drives back the foot that's slow. The dogs of doom are howling more. They carry news that must get through. To build a dream for me and you. Oh, this is the path we're going
high-speed chase with a twist. Take a look.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Talk Shit Radio news and local weather, national news, weather, whatever you guys want me to talk about, I'll talk about. It really doesn't matter. I had a story that Michelle actually put up on Talk Shit Radio when we were doing Talk Shit Radio, and it was about a woman handcuffed leads cops on a chase. A shoplifting suspect allegedly stole a police cruiser and led the police officers on a 100-mile-an-hour car chase. Now, the whole thing is her hands were cuffed behind her back, so she was maneuvering this car, driving it at speeds of 100 miles an hour, while her hands were behind her back, cuffed. This chase was about 40 miles long, it says. I do have audio on this, so let's take a listen.
Now to a high-speed chase with a twist. Take a look at this video. It's from a police cruiser's dashboard camera near Pittsburgh, but it is not a policeman who's behind that wheel. It's actually a shoplifting suspect. The woman managed to steal the cruiser and took off with the handcuffs cinched behind her back. She actually was able to reach speeds of up to 100 miles per hour. Police say about 9 minutes in, though, she did give up.
Oh, it wasn't 40 miles, 9 minutes. But in this video that it shows on NBC News, NBC News, she's going through stoplights and through traffic like she's driving with her hands. And she's only using her legs to drive this car. But she tried to get away, and I didn't think that she was going to get away because she's in a cop car. There's no way of getting out of that. Where did she think she was going to go? I don't know. There was a heartwarming story of a 4-year-old saving her mother. I'd like to pull up. Khalees Manning is being called a hero for helping her pregnant mother dial 911 operators. I do have audio on this, and I believe it's the 911 call as well. So let's take a listen to this.
911.
This is Khalees Manning.
I got up, and that's all I can remember. I woke up, and my daughter, Khalees, was standing over me, and she was on the phone with 911.
Somehow she fell, and I went to go see what happened.
She's a cute little girl.
And she's having a baby. My mom is really pregnant, and she's having a boy.
Okay.
And she really needs help.
How old are you, honey?
4.
You're 4?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm also getting bigger.
In a nearly 7.5-minute call with 911, little Khalees Manning alerts dispatchers that her mom is having a seizure and gives them the address to her home in Kalamazoo.
I was so proud of her because we practice and I teach her because I am epileptic. I teach her the address and my full name and things like that and how to dial 911.
Centeria Manning says they started practicing the whole situation when Khalees was just 2 years old, and she was put to the test this Wednesday. Centeria's fiance was at work, and when she began seizing, Khalees knew exactly what to do.
Okay.
Okay?
And she was like, thank you, Mom. And she was like, I told you I was going to take care of you if something happened.
It was really good to ride in the ambulance with Mom. And she was really proud of me.
And she has every reason. She has every reason to be proud of her daughter. After teaching her to call 911 in case of an emergency from when she was 2 years old. The mother, she was epileptic. She'd have seizures out of nowhere, and knowing this daughter made 911 call to help her mother. She is now a big sister. The 4-year-old. So I got to give her a round of applause for that. You're a very smart, very brave little girl. And your mother and father must be really proud. I like to get into this because I'm a tennis fan. I love tennis, and the Australian Open is going on right now. it's in the semifinals. I watch the women. I don't really care about the men, but they're in the semifinals right now. Yesterday, Serena Williams, she won her match, so she's in the semifinals tonight against another USA player, which is Madison Keys. They'll be playing tonight. I really don't like Serena Williams. My girl is Sharapova, Maria Sharapova from Russia, and she's still in the runnings right now. She's in the semifinals. She'll be playing another Russian, Makarova. I couldn't even think of her name for a second. But they're both really good players, and I really hope that Maria gets to play Serena Williams, because I want Sharapova to win. Venus Williams played yesterday, but she was knocked out. But the top two ranking women in tennis right now is Serena Williams and Maria Sharapova. So I'd really like to see that in the finals. But tonight it will be Makarova and Sharapova, and they'll be versing each other. And Serena Williams and Madison Keys, they will be playing each other. One starts at 9:30. That's the Sharapova match, and one at 11:30 will be the Serena Williams match. I'm going to jump over to, actually, the block party. I'm going to be getting that up in a couple of minutes. So just refresh your speaker page. Check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/Talkshit Radio Network. Also, our website, Facebook, www.talkshitradionetwork.com. Stay tuned for the block party, because that's coming up next. Thanks for listening.
Attention small business owners. Growing your business can be tough. Just when you thought you were making money, you found out that you owe the government money. And now that you owe the IRS their cut of your business profits, you may be broke. And if you don't take things seriously, you could go to jail or have your business shut down. But you do have an option. If the IRS is threatening you for unpaid taxes, call the Tax Resources Network. Their tax professionals and ex-IRS agents have over 23 years of experience dealing with the IRS, saving business owners and the self-employed millions in tax dollars. Let us negotiate with the IRS on your behalf. We may be able to reduce your tax debt for a lot less than you owe, help with the IRS audit, and even criminal investigations. If your business owes the IRS $15,000 or more and the IRS is threatening you, don't wait to let your business get shut down or worse. Call for a free consultation. Call 800-917-1799. 800-917-1799. That's 800-917-1799. Again, 800-917-1799.
If you're looking for a better way to clean the air in your home or office, you need the all-new Ozone Light. It's as simple as changing your light bulbs. The Ozone Light looks like a normal spiral type of light bulb. It screws in most standard light sockets, but it's not a normal light bulb. It's coated with titanium dioxide. It's completely safe, but this unique coating kills most airborne bacteria, mold spores, and neutralizes odors. Just one light cleans the air in an entire room and lasts 8 times longer than the normal light bulb. If you have smokers, if you have allergies, if you have pet odors, mold, or mildew, you need the Ozone Light. It will wipe them out, and you have our word. If you're not satisfied with the way the Ozone Light cleans the air in your home, simply return it for a full refund.
Call 1-800-380-4095, 1-800-380-4095, 1-800-380-4095, or visit airtimestore.com. That's airtimestore.com. If you are successful at what you do, whether you're a doctor, a lawyer, a business owner, or you have a great career, you understand the concept of protecting yourself. Well, are you protecting yourself, your family, and your assets with quality term life insurance? Consider these possible rates. A man age 45 non-tobacco user could obtain $1 million of coverage for as little as $75 a month, and this rate is fixed for the next 10 years. We specialize in policies of $500,000 and above. A man age 50 non-tobacco user may be able to obtain $500,000 of coverage for as little as $115 a month. And this rate is fixed for the next 20 years. We have great rates for smokers too. Call the Term Lifeline now. 800-430-1481. 800-430-1481. That's 800-430-1481.